Hey guys, this is Jennifer. Welcome back. I'm just sitting down today to plan out a week in my Erin Condren life planner. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Okay, so here is a look at the current week, and we're rolling right on into the first full week in December. I'm planning out the week of December 4th. I am going to be using MK-557 from PlannerKate. This is called, I think it's called The Lights. Let me look and see here at my notes. Yes, The Lights. It's a really beautiful kind of classic blue winter theme kit. And I have some of the add-ons here and the main kit sheets. Sheet C, the sampler. Sheet B, washi strips. Sheet A are the full boxes, and sheet D, checklists and labels. And then for the add-ons, I got the thick washi, the date strip headers, and it looks like the scallops, dash labels, and sidebar add-on, stackable add-on. Okay, so let's go ahead and get dates down on this. I feel like I'm always kind of whining and complaining about how crazy things are. And in November, I was like, let's just get through November. And then when December hits, like work will slow down and I'll have some time to breathe. And you can probably hear it in the background. My son is coughing, having a coughing fit. Things kind of slowed down at work, but then my son got sick. He's had an acute respiratory infection / bronchitis. So I missed work, which is fine. I'm glad that I am able to do that, to stay home with him and take care of him. But then also what that meant was in the evenings, I was getting work stuff done, bringing stuff home from the office, and that's just how my job is. It seems like missing work is harder than being there. If you're like me and have a job where that happens, you understand. And probably all jobs are like that, maybe. So that's what we've been up to here. Lots of sickness in the house, so we're just really ready for the germs to leave and for the house to be healthy, hopefully before Christmas and all of that. Now I was just playing here with the wide washi. I want to put a strip in this super thin washi in between my date headers and that wide washi. I was kind of playing around with the placement of that. It used to be the wide washi, I'd put it at the bottom of the page, but our evenings have been busy, more so than our morning time. So I was moving the wide washi up to the top just to save myself some planning space there in the evenings. So we're gonna go with that, but I wanted to move it kind of clear up to the top without any white space. And I thought it would look nice if we had this thin washi between the header and the actual washi. We'll get that down and see what this looks like. I've done this with like the regular size washi before, the standard size washi, but never the thick washi and the super thin washi in the headers. But I think that looks really pretty. Let's get this one down. There we go. Beautiful. And let's go ahead. I'm going to start this week with the sidebar now that I have that part down. And as I said, I do have this add-on. I don't know that I want to put this decorative box right up here next to this. I think that's a lot of pattern going on. So I'll probably leave my mini calendar showing and then use some of these other full boxes. So first up on the habit tracker will be my son's meds for his respiratory issues. And then we'll put my meds down. Those are just routine meds that I have to take for my eye disease. And I want to make sure that I at least tidy the kitchen up every night. You know how it is when you have sick kids in the house. At least for me, I kind of let things slide a little bit, and at least having a clean kitchen is helpful. And if I do that every night, obviously it's more manageable. I'm going to put this down as a placeholder. I might try to do some meal planning this week. And once I know what those will be, I'll list those there. And then we're going to put the to-do full box on top of that. And like I said, I'm not going to use this. And then I'll use the this week sticker off my strip headers to fill this space. All right, we're rolling right along here. Let's talk about plans first and maybe use something off of the sampler. Actually, I'm going to start with content and use these solid stickers off of sheet D. So Monday's video is going to be setting up December with me in my traveler's notebook. That's more of the decorative part, and I did a little more decorating than I typically do, picking out charms and clips and papers and all of that. So if that's something you're interested in, that will be Monday's video. This plan with me will be Thursday's video, which is week 49. And then I will have a bonus video on Saturday, which will be the compact vertical / quad plan with me using the new 2024 kits from PlannerKate and showing how those work in the 7x9 quad layout from Plum Paper. I do also have one up on a weekly plan with me and the Plum Paper new daily kits. So that's kind of a series, the 2024 PlannerKate series, and I can link that series for you if you want to see all the videos. All right, let's move into my son's practice schedule. I think I'm gonna use these appointment labels for some of that. I have been going away from that for a while, and these were some of my favorite stickers from PlannerKate right from the very beginning. Just a good old appointment label, so I wanted to incorporate those this week. And we're going to put down on these my son's practice schedule for Taekwondo, and then I'll use a different sticker for the classes that he can teach. And things might be a little bit different this week because he did miss an entire week's worth of practices with being sick. And I don't know if he's going to have to make some of those up or if he has enough practices in that he's on track. Before they can rank up or test for a new belt, they have to have so many practices in to do that. So we just need to keep an eye on that, I guess. And then I'm going to use the same sampler here and move down to these dash labels for classes that he could teach. Okay, so let's get these put down. I am using, again, my Sarasa mark-on in the 0.5 nib, and that and all my other favorite planning tools are linked in the description in my Amazon favorites planning list. So that will be his schedule. And then I have a couple of things coming up myself. One of those is working a basketball game this week. And that's going to be on Monday night. And again, I'm using this sheet D, which is the checklist and labels. This is just a little bit larger appointment box. And I have a social this weekend for my sorority. So I'm looking forward to that. That will be dinner and going to a live performance. And this is so beautiful. Let's use, I was gonna say this darker one. They're all pretty, that's my issue. I think we'll go with this darker blue with the lights on it. And that's going to be, looks like Friday night. So we'll put that down and label it with another label off of sheet D. And I guess we can go to work meetings. I really don't have a whole lot of those, thankfully, this week. Give me some time to catch up on some paperwork. But for the ones that I do have, I'm going to use these dash scallops. And it looks like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are pretty much open office hours. And then I have 2 meetings on Thursday. And seeing this, I always talk about how just sitting down and this act of forcing myself to go through the entire week at once kind of brings up things. And like this is a perfect example. So I will be at a meeting at 2 and not able to pick my son up for 3. So I'm really at 3. So I'm really going to need to find some alternate plans for after school on Thursday. If that's my mom, my mother-in-law, or my husband, what be it. It's a perfect example because I wasn't thinking that far ahead. And then on Friday, I have a lot of meetings. It will be all day problem solving at the middle school. I think what I will do is put that down up here and then do some thin washi to mark that off. And we'll do this darker blue color. So that's really gonna go probably at least half of my work day here. And now let's move on into church items. And we'll go back to sheet D here and use some of these dash flags. this will be on Wednesday evening, and then these two will go on Sunday morning. And I think that that's really going to be the bulk of my planning for the week. So this just gives me, again, a good idea of everything that I need to plan for and the places I need to be. And then as the days go on, if I have to-do lists and such, I will go back and add them to my planner. But that's it for the week of December 4th. I hope you enjoyed this quick little plan with me. If you have comments, please let me know. And as always, I appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great day or evening wherever you're at. Bye, friends.